Jesus. This boy, he need to, like, plant some flowers.
Hey, hey.
Hey!
What's up, Mama? How you doing?
God, what are you doing in here?
Waiting on you.
Boy, you need to clean up out there. Your flowers and stuff. I know you probably ain't got me no snacks. You probably ain't got no wine. You probably ain't got nothing up in here, do you? Well, Destiny reached out to me. She called, and it was like, you could have told me. And I'm like, what? Your grandbaby, your new grandbaby?
I mean, but that's a bit, like, excessive. Like,
I mean, this is how the conversation went. And I was like, well, Destiny, I don't feel like I owe you and I didn't have to tell you. Hell, I was flirting with my godson, Twan. But you're supposed to be dating Lance, so I was confused. I didn't know, hell, if y'all was together, not together, I didn't know.
What has Lance told you about Destiny?
He just said, that, she's a nice lady. We don't talk about his relationship. He's like, no, she's a nice lady. I like hanging out with her.
He calls her lady?
She's fun. She has a lot of energy. She likes to do fun things. That's what I know. Do you feel like you owe her an explanation?
Explanation, no. Do I feel like I owe her a conversation?
A conversation?
Yes. I think maybe just a sit down. Give her the opportunity to ask me some things. I guess if the shoe was on the other foot, I'd probably have a few questions. I don't think I'd be upset, but I think...
You wouldn't be upset?
No, I wouldn't be upset because, again, Destiny made it very clear that she was not looking for anything serious and everything was casual.
What is it about Lance that made you want to pursue dating?
Lance and I have had this crazy type of chemistry for years.
But do you see yourself being in a relationship with Lance?
Right now, I'm dating, and I'm happy with dating.
And the fact that let's just call it for what it is. Destiny kind of played in my face a little bit. So I wouldn't be upset because it's like, I know what it is. We're two individuals. She thinks I'm attractive. I think she's very attractive, right? But at the end of the day, I mean, what is that, really? We spent some time together. We went on a couple dates, right? Casually dating.
Have y'all talked? You and Lance?
We have not.
No? Still?
No.
What is the deal with that?
I don't know. I ran into him, and he would not even make eye contact. Ran into Lance, and he couldn't even make eye contact with me. And I'm thinking, put your big boy pants on and say what it is. Like, he was, like, scared.
Well, maybe he feels so bad that he's like, damn, I don't know what to say. It seems like the least that he could have done is have a conversation.
Because,
honestly,
Lance and I have been friends for years. Tell me that's what's going on, or at least that you think that you're about to have a kid. I don't know, I'm not for sure, but honestly, he started moving weird. Now I understand why he was moving weird.
I talked to Chris, and Chris, they were equally as surprised.
Nell. Well, she said they found out when we was in LA, right? That's when they found out about.
Right. They
about
did leave
baby.
early when we were in LA.
Yeah.
Were y'all still actively dating at that time? Because in all fairness, by the time we got to the vow renewal, y'all kind of didn't seem like the same.
Oh, it was a little issue.
I mean, I'm just saying. Well, the issue came from Kimmy.
No, it wasn't, darling.
Yes, it was, darling.
No, you said, what you talking about, Kimmy? I'm just dating. I'm dating. I can do what I want to do. I can do what I want to do.
So she told herself.
Whatever.
If you now, 6 months later, if you would like to say, I didn't bet my eyes at the guy, then I hear you. But in the moment,
Destiny, Tisha, and I have come a long way in this wonderful friendship that we have. We've gotten to know each other very well. It takes a good group of girls to be able to get past some of the hiccups we've had in the past.
In that moment, I was not making googly eyes. And if I was, I'm a single woman and was single then.
and that's what you said.
And that was my
And
stance.
that's what
still
you
my
said.
stance. And me being single, if that tall tree wanted to take me out, I'll go.
I don't know. I guess it's the relationship she has with Nell, because I really don't get that.
I had no idea she was gonna get her ass up and go over there and do the most. If she had jumped up in Ken's face like that, what would you have done? Would you say y'all fine?
No. But are you still gonna try to work on building the BGM, the Black Girls Magic group together?
I don't know. I have to see.
You don't know? No, Nell, you can't say that.
I said I will with Kenny and you.
But you still gotta try because
I ain't gotta do.
Tisha's not like that.
It's to you.
She's not like that outside. It's only when we get in a group setting that she's like that. She's not like that.
Yeah, we do need to set some boundaries. Because right now I feel like I'm talking to my adult children. And these are grown-ass women.
I do understand where Nell is coming from when she says dealing with an adult child. Although, I do think they misunderstand each other at times too. So one of them, one of these days have to be the bigger person.
I would love to see all of us get along. I really would. But I have to take a step back off of the way she reacted.
That's where I said we need to have a heart-to-heart.
Maybe there's a little area of payoff in Maurice's approach.
It paid off. He was mentoring me. It didn't feel like fatherhood, I guess. I don't really know what fatherhood feels like, so maybe it was fatherhood. You know, it felt more like a mentorship, and he was grooming me into being a man. And I've said that to him. I said I felt like it worked. Having me figure it out on my own, the harsher treatment, I felt like it worked.
It really does appear that, you know, some of that Maurice tough love has paid off in the relationship and the building of Jalen. That doesn't mean that, you know, some things could have been a little different then, a little different now, and a little different going forward.
And I was like, well, of course. I mean, I got a newborn. I'm tired. I'm tired as hell. And she offered to come stay at the house 2 or 3 nights throughout the week. I will be honest, I could use a day or 2, or even 3, just to get some good sleep to where I can perform at my best capacity at my job or what I'm doing, right? I expressed to her, I want to know from you, from Dad, knowing that, are you good with that? Are you good with her?
To just straight up answer your question, hell no, I ain't good with it. Who the hell would be good with their wife being gone 2 or 3 nights out of the week? Right. How would you feel if your woman was out of the house 2 or 3 days out of the week?
Right.
Nell and I, we will always, you know, make sure that our grandchildren are taken care of. The responsibilities that our grown adult children have it's a big deal. And as parents, we want to make sure that, you know, we're doing all that we can to help them where we can. But at the same time, we have to adhere to our boundaries. Nell and I, we got to get a hold of this thing.
You know, you got to take some responsibility. You got to be held accountable for yourself. Here's the thing. When it first initially hit, you know, that was like, that was major, you know, to come in and say, hey, Mom, Dad, I got another baby. You know what I mean?
Right.
Then it was almost like, okay, the newborn moved in, but Lance moved in too. That was more like a earthquake move, you know, shook. And when the room shakes, all out of place. Your mom and I kind of got shook. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
We kind of get stuck in the middle of a situation of, you know, grandparenting and parenting at the same time, but at the same time, the boundaries get really thrown out of the window.
We had a conversation in the kitchen, us as a family, I don't know, some time ago. We set some boundaries for you guys and girls.
We need to set some boundaries. We got things we want to do. Do not freaking call me if it's not an emergency. It's just always something. If we constantly doing all those things, then y'all setting us back.
How do you think y'all doing on the boundaries?
The boundaries out the window, man. I mean, it's almost like, what boundaries?
It made some major adjustments in our household, in our relationship.
So my parents have done a lot for us as kids, and it is time for us to really stand on those boundaries and make sure that we have our parents' back.
As I've been trying to tell your mom over the years, establishing these boundaries like that, you gotta let them tough it out sometimes.
Right.
If we're there every single time something happens, when will you ever be able to take or handle the real responsibilities of an adult?
At the party, you got in my husband's face.
Chris, you're the center stage right here, Chris.
I don't report to Letitia.
What do you mean about the NDA? You said it.
And me and your husband have already talked about it.
I'm like, whoa, she's really on 100 right now.
I don't remember being on 100.
Well, I felt like he was on 100.
Okay, that's fine. You're entitled to your feelings.
Right.
I don't remember getting into Chris' face like that, but I don't like the way she's talking to me right now. I mean, wow. I didn't expect for Nell to just get into it right here, but okay, let's go.
So for him
What does
to
it have to do
say,
with what Chris
and he
said?
paused first, but you said this is not the first time my husband brought up your husband's name. And I said,
I didn't like what
no,
he said
right,
about Marcel.
but you said this is not the first time, and then you brought up the Atlanta situation. Marcel started that. That came from Marcel.
Okay, it doesn't matter who started it.
It doesn't matter as long as to you.
You don't have to get
you
loud
tell
with
me
me.
what I
I'm
gotta
not.
do. That's that I'm talking about right there that she liked to do. She liked to make you question yourself, like, am I raising my voice when I know I'm really not? I'm not doing no more than what she is.
Okay, so if you're not going to be respectful, then this conversation is going to end. I'm absolutely
not your
being
children, okay?
Oh, and I'm not your child either.
And you're absolutely
So
correct.
do you want to have a conversation now?
Do you want to have one?
Oh, Jesus.
That's how.
I need tequila for this coffee. I don't
Exactly.
do
That's
it.
how I felt the other
So
night.
if you want
when
to have
got
a
in my husband's
conversation,
face.
if you want to have a conversation, we can
I
talk. But
take-
if you're going to
take
be loud with me and be
accountability.
disrespectful,
I'm
I'm
not
not
loud
going to
with
have
you.
this conversation with you.
You've been disrespectful. You was disrespectful when you got in my husband's
So
face.
I'm not having this conversation. When you're ready to talk to me, hit me back up, girl.
Oh, girl, we ain't got to talk.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm definitely not about to have a yelling match in here with you. Like, this is a place that I have meetings at with parents of my kids' school. So this is not the place for us to be yelling back and forth at each other. So I'm done with this.
Hey, that was going to be a good coffee date.